What were you doing 10 years ago?
Getting a phone call from you saying you left ESPN.
Yeah. Now,
which I think.
What was your reaction?
I was stunned. And it's one of those where I remember where I was when I got that phone call from you, that you said that you had left ESPN. And I'm like, so what is your radio show going to be? And you're like, well, I'm gonna do my own thing. And you were like, hey, if we have regulars on, would you be up for calling in and talking the NFL? And I'm like, name it. Name the time.
You were very generous because I think we locked you in on Fridays and you were there every week for us because I didn't know what we were doing. We didn't know what we were doing. And I was hoping that you would say to me, hey, it's going to be great. Or you're like, you didn't, the confidence level in your voice was not too high.
No, well, I was, the reason why I was just stunned that ESPN would be so stupid to just let you walk or just not figure out how to keep you in their employ.
But they were more
stunned.
important. They were always more important than any of the talent there, and we were reminded of that. So that, like, they wouldn't allow their ego to go, you know what, let's go and make sure that let's keep him there.
But it's for anybody. Look, when you called, I was already gone from ESPN 5 years.
Yeah.
And Thursday Night Football had been 2 years old. So I was beginning to really see the sprouting of whatever we were planting at the NFL Network in 2003. And I never had doubts in you or anything like that. But the fact that you were going to start this show up and now where you are and what you're doing with it and what you have done with it and what it is just, it's awesome. I'm like thrilled I'm actually here on this day that you guys celebrating your 10th. It's pretty cool.
But also I wanted your feedback because you did take a chance. You know, you left to go to a fledgling, network in the NFL Network. We had no idea what it was going to be, and then you said, no, it's kind of time to go. But I remember it being a big deal that you said, I'm leaving. I'm going to go to the NFL Network.
It was an interesting time. I'll never forget. It was the NBA All-Star Game in Staples in 2004, and Susie, my wife, and she had. Just left Fox Sports and having covered the Lakers and Shaq and Kobe. So basically Staples was her playground. So we were all set up, tickets, the whole thing. The NBA got, she was tight with then the assistant commissioner, Silver. At any rate, we're there. And somebody comes up to me and says, hey, man, watch you every day. And the NFL Network was on in just 12 million homes. DirecTV was our only home pretty much for distribution. So I'm like, wow, you watch the NFL Network? And he goes, no, what's that? I watch SportsCenter every day. I'm like, I'm not on SportsCenter anymore. I left, about 5 months ago. Guy pauses and he goes, are you all right?
I still have people who think I'm on SportsCenter.
Yeah, I get on planes and people hum the SportsCenter, da-da-dum, and all that stuff. And
I'll get that, hey, SportsCenter dude.
I do. I must tell you, though, I was just the other day going to a doctor's appointment in Beverly Hills, and I come out of the elevator, and a woman says to me, pause, looks at me in the face, she goes, are you Dan Patrick? And I'm like, no, I'm not that handsome.
But thank you for the compliment. Thank you for the compliment.
That actually truthfully happened 2 days ago.
The Dan Patrick Show, weekday mornings on Audience.